Yerp, this perp back with another video, and I just got done. Well, last night I got done watching this brand new Netflix movie. It's an anime movie called Bubble. You got some major big names in anime attached to this. Very big names, from people that were involved with Attack on Titan to like Death Note, and just a lot of big names, you know what I'm saying, to create this really dope movie. I feel like animation wise and just story, it's a very simple story. So essentially these bubbles or whatever start dropping from the sky, and for some odd reason Tokyo gets consumed in this whole entire bubble, hence the name Bubble. But for like 5 years, some weird things start going on. Like Tokyo is no longer the capital of Japan, and people have to evacuate. So what's interesting though is we get introduced to our main character, one of our main characters, Hibiki. I'm probably butchering his name, but he's a part of this team called the Blue Blazers, and this is how some people kind of just make their living or just get away from, the outside world. They go into the bubble and they have these like kind of parkour matches, but think of it as like capture the flag with parkour. And that's really dope. That's a really dope element to this. It has some really dope fluid animation as far as just running and stuff and doing all of these different types of tricks. And that's another thing that's really consistent throughout this whole entire movie is the animation. Then we have our main character get into some trouble, and he gets saved by the character that you see on the cover of this movie, and he ends up naming her Yuta, and it turns into kind of like this love story. You know what I'm saying? It's almost exactly like The Little Mermaid. Like, it's really dope, and I don't want to spoil too much about the ending, because I feel like the third act is really dope, and that's where most of like the animation budget went to. Not saying like none of the other animation throughout the movie kind of was lacking. It was really consistent. I really liked the music. The music was giving me like AOT vibes, and I loved that. And also there was definitely some hints of Vivi in this as well. If you haven't seen Vivi, go definitely watch that. I feel like that was really dope. Wit has really been killing it this year. You have Ranking of Kings, now Spy Family, and also this. I would definitely watch this because I was switching back and forth through the subbed and dubbed. I want to go watch this again and subbed fully, because I really do like both the voice acting and just the kind of the world building, because it starts off, you get introduced to the main character and the different teams that all these parkour teams have, and you have the Undertakers, that they're like kind of like, I would say, the main, like one of the main antagonists and stuff that you see throughout the movie. And I think they have a really cool design overall, but that final act was really dope, and it's very sad. It's a very sad story, it being a love story and stuff like that. If you've ever seen The Little Mermaid, or kind of like, you can kind of guess where it's gonna go. I can see it somewhat being predictable, but at the same time, I think it's pretty effective, just the way it's written, and I think it's written really dope. And just seeing our main character Yuta just kind of form this bond, and how it's kind of affecting Hibiki and stuff like that. It was really dope. I think a lot of people get a lot of joy out of watching this. I thought it was a very fun movie to watch. It had a really dope supporting cast overall. So I'd definitely go check this out on Netflix if you have Netflix. So yeah, if you have seen this, let me know how you feel about it, because I would like to hear other people's thoughts that have seen this movie. But until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.